Please do not, Lulu. Sorry. If this starts to shake, it's because, here, come here. Come here. Oh my God. Ugh. Please stop. Lulu, stop. I'm doing a VR to Tom Benjamin's. Okay, let's try this again. So I am doing a VR to Tom Benjamin's. Decks that make me happy. Sorry, my cat is being a little bitch right now. Yeah, so okay, I saw his video first, and then I've only caught just a few VRs. Katie Flowers and I think Kelly Bears. And I plan on catching up on more VRs this weekend, but I wanted to join in, and I don't think this video is going to be that long at all because you've seen most of these decks if you've watched any of my past videos. In a future video, I'll maybe do a shot of my bookshelf so that you can see my entire collection of Tarot, Oracle, Lenormand, all just kind of in one swoop right there. These are not in any particular order. To summarize, pretty and cute shit makes me happy. So I'm not really going to be adding much more that's profound, but this is just a fun VR. So no surprise that the Everyday Witch would be part of my selection. I've talked about this deck ad nauseum in my other videos, so I'm not going to delve too much more into it. This deck makes me happy every day. Even though sometimes it doesn't have the happiest or nicest things to say to me, I am just happy that it is in my life. I now love the artistry. I didn't before, but now I love everything about this deck. Because I've used it so much, it feels like it's really broken in and well loved. So even just to pick it up, just the tactile, comfort. When you first get a deck, of course, I would want it to be in pristine condition, but I rather enjoy when the decks get used and you can see that they're well used and well loved. So this one's getting there. But don't worry, I have a backup copy. The next one is the Crystal Unicorn Tarot. I don't know what else I can say other than unicorns. I love unicorns. I know it's like a thing these days. It's super trendy and popular and has had a surge and just being everywhere, it's ubiquitous. But I mean, these colors are just so girly and like, I just think, cotton candy and bubble gum and just flowers and crystals and just pretty things, and it reads well too. So what's not to like? Next deck is the Sun and Moon Tarot. This deck just makes me feel like I'm either on a beautiful desert island or I'm in a lush, forest. It makes me feel all warm and fuzzy and makes me smile. And I really enjoy the nature component of this deck. I think that's what resonates with me strongly. And if I can't get out into nature, this is a deck that I'll reach for because it just, it makes me, feel like I can escape to a prettier place. I just recently did a walkthrough of this deck. This is the Skeleton Tarot. This is like my new fave. I love skeletons. I love how cute and adorable these skeletons are. I love the sketch-like quality of the art. And yeah, I don't know why I love skulls and skeletons so much. You would think that I would have the Santa Muerte tarot, but that one just didn't do anything for me at all. But so I did not have a skeleton themed deck until this purchase, and I'm ecstatic and thrilled. It just, like, look at this. Look at him holding the coffee carafe. It's just, I don't know. I love it. I just love it. And I haven't worked with it really because I just got it on Friday. I did do a couple draws since, but I look forward to working with it so much more. Honestly, I think this might be up there. I had this feeling that this might be up there with Everyday Witch. So, but we'll see. I don't want to say things too prematurely, but yeah, I'm going to say it. Finally, I'm going to cheat and put in an honorary oracle deck. I know I'm asking for forgiveness instead of permission here, but it is the Wisdom of the Golden Path Oracle. Here are the backs. And this is an Asian themed deck. And the reason this makes me happy is that it is my childhood fantasy basically come to life. Like here, we have an Asian elf. I mean, I can't tell you how many times as a kid I would fantasize about being an elf or being a mermaid, being a fairy, whatever. Having, magical abilities, having wings. So to see these images just really made me happy, and it was like a fantasy realized, a fantasy come to life for me. And I love the keywords, and I love the hot men as well. Like, oh, and where was this guy when I was still single and dating? That's what I want to know, because I married who I was meant to marry. I'm just saying that, if I had someone like this come into my life, when I would have had a more diverse, a more varied dating life, So yeah, I really appreciate the masculine aspect of this deck. Like, I would have had some fun with this guy. I wouldn't have said no to this guy, you know what I'm saying? And those are the decks that make me happy. I look forward to seeing more VRs, and thanks to Tom Benjamin for such a great topic of discussion. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Take care.